little bit about green coffee beans. Green coffee beans last in their green state, and of course depending on the conditions, whether you've got humid or dry or whatever, they can last a year or more. They can last several years if you've got a nice dry environment to keep them in. You do not need to put them in the freezer. In fact, you shouldn't freeze green coffee beans. So don't keep them in the freezer. So you can buy green coffee beans in bulk because they won't start losing their flavor until after they're roasted. So let's talk about organic coffee beans and buying them online. Now these are already roasted coffee beans that I'm showing you first. I just went to Amazon and I'm taking a look at what the prices are like for organic coffee beans. I did read that coffee is chemically treated quite heavily, so that's why I buy the organic, so I know that I'm not getting extra amount of chemicals in my coffee beans. But take a look at Amazon here and some of the prices for their organic coffee beans, and this is just like page 1. I just opened it up, page 1. You can see that you've got a 2-pound bag of already roasted coffee, and remember, you don't know how old the roast is, but notice that this particular brand, a 2-pound bag, is basically 62, I like to look at this part, 62 cents an ounce, or it looks like about $10 a pound for these organic coffee beans. You've also got anywhere from 62 cents an ounce over that up to like $2 an ounce. This kind right here, I don't know how special they think their coffee is, but only 12 ounces is $19.95. So it's just crazy expensive to buy organic roasted, already roasted coffee beans. Now, let's contrast with some places that you can buy green coffee beans online. The 2 sites that I am going to go over have differing shipping costs, but the cost altogether for 5 pounds ends up about the same, and you'll see that in a minute. One of the best places that I have read about, and I have not actually bought from here, but this is a place called sweetmarias.com. So if you look at the price per pound here, you've got $6.40. Now, one thing you need to be careful of when you're buying green coffee beans online is the shipping cost. Some of them are just over the top crazy on their shipping cost, and it could actually end up costing you just as much as if you went and bought a pound of already roasted beans. The flavor might not be as good, but it might cost you just as much if you don't watch the shipping cost. So I contrasted this Guatemalan organic, however you say that, but it's a Guatemalan organic coffee blend at $6.25 a pound on Sweet Maria's with another website, and I'll show you the difference. So the second website, that's Sweet Maria's, the second website is Coffee Bean Corral. So in Coffee Bean Corral, you see the prices are very similar. There may be a little bit of difference, but not very much. So you can buy organic coffee beans. They have a larger selection, it looks like, in stock on Coffee Bean Corral than at Sweet Maria's. But it also depends on what they're getting in bulk. And that's kind of the fun of it too, is trying all the different kinds of organic green coffee beans. So what I did, just to show you, is I went through the checkout process with Sweet Maria's, and I also went through the checkout process with the same price per pound. So here I've got 5 pounds, and let me tell you, if you buy 1 pound, you're going to be paying nearly the shipping cost as if you would buy 5 pounds. So buying in bulk is your best option if you're buying them online. And it ended up being $27.19 for the coffee. And if I scroll down here, you can see the shipping is $12.25 for UPS Ground. It's the cheapest rate they offer. And you see my total with the shipping is $39.44 on Sweet Maria's. Now let's go over to Coffee Bean Corral. Coffee Bean Corral, I did 5 pounds of one that is the same price. So here you've got my totals. So I've got $31.25 for my 5 pounds. And then I've got the shipping at $9.70. So they don't charge as much for shipping. But my order total is about the same. It's only $1.50 difference. And if we round that and we say you can get 5 pounds for about $40, you're looking at $8 per pound. And at $8 per pound, that's about 50 cents an ounce. And actually quite a bit cheaper than if you bought it in the store. And roasting your own coffee gives you a more flavorful and fresh cup of coffee. Plus, they will last a year or more, or maybe several years, depending on your conditions. Let me know if you roast your own coffee beans. Maybe you do it a different way, or maybe you have a particular one that you like. Please leave that in the comments. I would love to know that. Soon we're going to be having an update on the chicken coop. Dan is now working on the inside of the walls, so we'll take a look at that coming up soon. Have a great day.